said at the beginning of the game, the team batting first. It looks like a 260 pitch. I wasn't too far off my predictions today. And Bishop laughed at me. I said 180 well, 2 games ago. 270 was the score, so I'm spot on today. So Carty and Hodge has averaged 32 in the tournament so far with a top score of 61. So he has been reasonable in the tournament in terms of form. Thomas' strength is bringing the ball back into the right-handed Hodge. So he nips it back in cricket terms. So his action allows him to nip back the ball naturally. So that's his natural delivery. That's his top delivery as well. Bringing the ball back in. And the thing about it is just when you get that ball to straighten, that's when is your wicket-taking delivery. Timing the ball quite nicely here is Carty and Hodge. So far most coming out of the middle. So first over completed 2 without. See Hodge and Carty, Casey Carty at the top of the order. Hodge facing all the first over. So I honestly believe this team has some talent, some depth as well. They just need to get a solid start by these two. And I think once they get a good start from these two, they can really push at that 260. Beautiful shot of the Coolidge cricket ground. Carty, wicket-keeper batsman, kept decently, took a good catch. It should give him some confidence. It's all about catching the ball. Catches give you confidence. So 20 years old. Apologies, Clark is the keeper. All these youngsters look so alike. Stewart is the opening bowler for the Kent Spitfires. Have a decent tournament so far. And Carty, on the other hand, has looked good. Has seldom appeared to be bothered by the bowling, but he hasn't really set the place on fire in his 4 games so far. An average of 16. He's a much better player than that, but he's young, still learning his craft. Always easy on the eye, very pleasant. And crucial knock for him here. Yes, James. I saw Stewart bowling in the first game here. When he made his debut, and he got the ball to nip away, the ball to outswing. But I think he's starting a little too straight and getting easily picked off. So he needs to start the ball just on that off stump if he's going to employ those 2 slippers. Good action, decent action, strong action. Trained down, and it's worth mentioning again that the best that the Leeward's batting has done since
their first 3 games when Marlon Samuels and Raheem Cornwall was in the team is 216. And that is what they got in their last game, with Devon Thomas getting 100 out of that as well. So their batting has struggled. They have averaged only 178 in their last 4 games. So 267 will be quite a stretch. These two will have to go a long way to get again.
Yeah, solidly played again by Carty, but I would like him to break his wrist and just run that ball between point and the vacant gully area. But it comes down to repetitions, understanding batting. He's only 20 years old, so I'm not going to be too critical of him and say he should be getting a single. But as he gets older and he understands cricket a lot more and batting, he will improve.
That's a pleasant punch knocked down. Maybe a boundary save there. There we go. 5 without loss after 2 overs. So Thomas will continue. Does get the ball to just induct a little bit here. I'm coming in with the angle. Haven't seen him shaped anything away yet, but he's definitely getting the ball to the swing to the young Carty. Talking about the in-swing a while ago there, Tino, and I think that one just did a little bit too much. Definitely getting the ball to duck back into the right handle.
Yeah, easy decision. Easy decision going down. But the thing about the Leeward Islands, you do not have anyone injecting any energy at the top of the innings. Hodges is been blocking, young Carty's been blocking. They have to decide who is the pitch hitter, who's going to get the innings off to a flyer. They need to play shots, add some energy to the innings. Just being to the fielders, little tickles there. You need someone at the top of the order that's going to pitch it, that's going to hit the ball over the top. You have 2 men out. This is when you need to get on top of the game. If you remember, guys like Josh Saria started the whole pitch hitting stuff, and he used the bludgeon bowling at the top of the order. And that's what you need. These two are too similar. There's not anyone bringing that energy at the top of the innings.
And that's played down towards third man. And the point that you were making, Tino, the 2 people who are outside the circle at the moment are at third man and final. So anything hit down the ground and over the top would be worth runs. So I take the point you're making.
Because really and truly, they have nothing to lose. Use your feet to the bowler. He's not bowling, he's not Shoaib Akhtar, he's not Brett Lee, he's not a Shantae. Use your feet to him. You can use your feet and still be sensible in your shot selection.
More evidence there of the ball just ducking back into the right-hander. He's getting exaggerated movements to the right-hander. These deliveries would be excellent to a left-hander. Definitely getting the ball to the off-cutter going.
They just need someone to be really positive at the top of the order. Be attacking.
That's so good, lads. That's so good.
8 without loss after 3.
Beautiful shot from Arjuron. Such a beautiful ground. You see the equation there for you. So beautiful. Those sun has just gone down in the back of the little mountains there in St. John's. In beautiful Antigua. And a beautiful ground. A beautiful atmosphere. If you want to come down, get a blue shirt. Get into that jet blue zone. Get some free tickets as well. And you see it again. The story is born a full length. You got mid on and mid on up, and you just need to be a little more positive at the top of the order. You know, throw caution to the wind. Just chance your hand. Back yourself. Back your ability to play your natural game.
Still fairly orthodox at the moment. Neither batsman yet taking the Tina best advice to be a little bit more innovative. Alright, so pretty orthodox stuff. There was another game played today, by the way. The Jamaica Scorpions taking on the USA. Jamaica winning that game, as you see there, 259 for 8. Griffith got 80 at the top. Fabian Allen got 62 not out. Good score there for Taylor as well. Williams got 20. And the USA dismissed for 179. Scorpions won by 80. Driven quite orthodox. So the Scorpions would have moved into second spot in the standings there. There you see 24 points. So Kent does need to win this game. And if Kent win, they'll be in the semi-finals for sure. The Scorpions are hoping for the very opposite. So a lot riding on this game. It's nice to play it. Very well timed, and he just pulled back. Lovely shot that you'll see now with that. So nice, easy, persuading it out towards the deep extra cover region. Just having a second look. Again, I thought that was well saved. Well, let go well before boot, touch boundary. One more to the total. 12 without loss.
Brilliant, boys.
Super quickly, first of all, remember we got that just coming up, semi-finals next week.
It's a
Finals next week Saturday.
very easy approach here. The Leeward Islands Hurricanes. Cautious approach. And that's a beautiful straight drive by Munson Hodge. Beautifully executed, well played, down the ground, elbow high, out the coaching manual. What a shot, beautifully played.
Maybe there's no sweeter shot in cricket than the straight drive off the fast bowler. A little airish, but the bowler was never ever going to get to that. I feel good about himself after that shot, Munson Hodge. The pitch seems to be coming on fairly nicely onto the bat as well. So the Kent Spitfires will know that if they win here, they make the semi-final, so they have everything to play for. One of the things that I was talking to one or two spectators in the ground, Tino, and they were suggesting that the Leewards have nothing to play for and therefore might approach the game with less than the usual enthusiasm. So far that doesn't seem to be the case. They seem to be up for a fight. Yeah, we're talking about it. That's what Tino Best was suggesting. Be a little bit more aggressive. That again was punched down the ground, and it illustrates the point I was making that the pitch seems to be playing a touch quicker. That was just hit through the line. Nice shot down the ground again. Wasn't a half volley by any means. Well played.
Yes, good positive shot. That's what you want. Thomas and Stewart, they aren't Bretley, they aren't Shoaib Akhtar. They're not going to push you back. These pitches are very good. Now you see a fielding change. Now they bring the fine leg up, push the middle back too long on. That's what you have to do, Munson Hodge. You have to be positive. Make them think. Nothing that's going to push you back. Thomas doesn't have the pace to push you up. Be positive.
Oh, that was outside off stump. A little uncertain stab. Looks to be the slower ball as well. There it is, just rolling out the fingers. Munson Hodge was deceived by one that passed him on the full. They have also put mid-wicket a bit straighter here, Tino, for that lofted drive miscued down the onside. Oh, that's a cut shot that really just fell into the boundary. Lovely shot that by Munson Hodge. Maybe the best he's played of the 3 boundaries in this over so far. And Munson Hodge looks to be switched on.
Yeah, poor delivery from Thomas. Well dealt with by Munson Hodge off the back foot cut. Beautifully executed. That's what you have to be at the top of the order. Be positive.
Off the back foot again. It's a race to the boundary. The ball wins. 4 is coming off this over. And the Leeward Islands captain seemingly means business here. And that 4 is an excellent over for the Leewards, 28 without that.
Good shot. Just a little weary there. I think it's Blake down there on the boundary slide and just be Dixon actually. Be careful down there, young man. Don't want to be shattering. Here are the 4 boundaries.
And that one was punched down the ground quite nicely. Just playing through the line. A good pitch, and when it was short, he was dealing with it as well. So he was good both down the ground and square of the wicket. This is Munson Hodge in ominous form. While Monson Hodge is doing his role, Tino, really just teeing up the bowlers. Carty does have a role to play. Should he be going out attacking as well, or can he drop anchor while Hodge does the scoring?
It's all about the two batsmen in the middle, understanding. I think that young Carty just needs to get the single, get Hodge on strike.
Well, might have heard you there, Tina, opening the face. Let's see if Hodge will continue in the same vein.
I was looking at the standings, and I realized that if Kent gets in the semi-final, that will be Guyana, Kent, Barbados, and Leeward. And when you look at the four semi-finalists, really and truly, the team that is the strongest, you have to say, is the Leeward Islands, because they haven't really been depleted as badly as the Barbados team, the Leeward Islands team, the Trinidad team. So if you really look at it, the Leeward Islands look like a very strong unit.
Now that's check driven down to mid-on. The interesting thing here, Tino, is that in the previous over they had long on all the way back after those shots down the ground. Mid-on and mid-off are now up. And based on how Monson Hodge is playing, if it's far enough up, he will be going down the ground. That one was just not quite up enough, but you sense that if it's pitched up, he'll go down the ground again. Good length. Not going all the way up with the drive.
I think when you look at the three teams so far that are in the semi-finals, Guyana looks good as well, but they're losing players as well. You have to say the Leeward Islands looks the best team on paper.
Two catching mid-ons, you'd have to call it now. Interesting field. That's it though. 29 without loss after 6. Oh, that's a lovely shot of the moon in the background. Change of bowling now. It's Haggett who is the new bowler.
His mid-on and mid-off are up. And that, when you have guys like Haggett who bowl in medium pace, military medium, seen the 7 games so far, he's got 9 wickets, got a 2 for. You have to be aggressive at them, put them under pressure.
Carty just seems to have settled into a nice, easy groove while Hodge is doing the scoring. It's 30 without loss at the moment. Leewards would be relatively happy with the start they've had. And let's see if they'll make the adjustments and send back the mid-on. But no, they're persisting with this interesting leg side fielding positions. One man almost on the pitch, and another a few yards away to the left. They are just to the right of screen. they are saying to Carty and Hodge, if you undrive and it goes in the air any at all, then you could be in trouble. What do you make of that fielding place there, Tina? Those two short mid hands, one a little bit straighter than the other.
I think it's good captaincy. And he's thinking as well, because he realizes his pacers don't have enough pace to nick the guys out. They nick the guys off, sorry. So those two slippers can come out to short, two short mid-ons, one straight and one a little bit wider. So it is good captaincy. And that is good field placing as well.
One of the things that this will do is to just make Hodge think twice about driving down the ground if it's not really right up to the bat, especially with the bowler operating from over the wicket, angling in. So if he miscues anything at all, driving straight towards the leg side, it may just check. Alright, so that's punched out to the upside. 30 without loss. And we understand Alexis Nunes is standing by somewhere in the stands with a special guest. Alexis, over to you.
Thanks, Orville. Well, yes, indeed. I found a very special guest, someone I know very well, Carol Beckford, marketing manager for Cricket West Indies. Now, I just landed, Carol, but, I had to come straight here and join the party. But this party here in Antigua has been going on for some time now. So how's it been here?
It's been pretty exciting. They rebranded the Super Cup 50. They putting in things for the festival, and what we've done over the last couple of weeks, we have had a variety of food, we have had a variety of music. You can hear the music in the background, and we have engaged like some of our vendors, the local vendors for local stuff. So we have the snow cone man. You can get water coconut, you can get soup or water. In Antigua they have fish water or goat water. It's not called manish water like in some other parts of the Caribbean. And we've really just expanded the tournament to incorporate. So cricket is the major backdrop, but we have included everything for the fans.
Now, I know, of course, we call it the Super 50 Festival that's going on. Why did we want that rebranding and the whole festival atmosphere?
Because we wanted something to get the fans back to cricket. What has been lacking is that we haven't been filling up the stadiums. And so we wanted to see if we could entertain every member of the family. So for the hardcore cricket fans, there's cricket. For the children who want to come, there's face painting and there's a photo booth. For the young ladies, we have all kinds of nice food and so on. And we have entertainment. We have some of the top DJs from Antigua that's here. And even in the next week, we're going to have 11 of the best DJs on Friday, February 23, kind of going at it like a sound clash. And so we have done things that we think can entertain from 0 to 100.
Well, if it's one thing I know about my West Indian people is that we love a party. Now, you're my fellow Jamaican, but of course we've been enjoying the actions, and we were just talking about how we do have favorites. Who have been some of your favorites so far in the tournament?
Well, I'm happy that Kirk Edwards is back and obviously doing very well. It's nice to see the Windwards as a team collectively doing pretty well. Some of the other top teams have not done as great as we'd like them to, but the competition has been fierce. And even although some of the teams have lost some of their stronger players, it's really pretty exciting. Young Kofi James from Leeward Islands has gotten a chance to captain his team and so on. And so even although, yes, people think so the big stars have gone, what has happened is that the competition has remained intact. And those players are going out there and fighting for every single run, diving to save balls, and it's been pretty exciting. The highlights for next year should really be good.
Yes, indeed. Well, these are the moments where boys become men, as we'll say. Well, thanks so much to Carol for chatting with us. We're going to let you go back and enjoy it, even though I know this is a bit of work, because I'm going to start enjoying things, because no jet lag for me, Carol. I'm going to join you and enjoy the rest of it. Let's go back up to the guys in the commentary.
Thank you very much, Carol Beckford. Wonderful, wonderful human being she is.
And that's driven down the ground again. Carty and Hodge is saying, don't pitch up, you'll pay. He did make them pay. That's 4 more level run.
his length. Well played, Monson Hodge. They don't have no pace to push you back. Be aggressive at the top of the innings. Set that tone for your team. Set that platform for your team to finish this game strongly.
Alright, so Monson Hodge ending the over with a defensive shot. That's 39 without loss now after 8. Alright, so the activities will be on. No cricket tomorrow, but for those of you who are interested in the steel pans, that will be going on from 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. We understand Currently Ambrose's band will be amongst those playing, the Spirited Band. I myself developing a little liking for the steel band. So that's on Tuesday. So come on out and support live band. As Sir Curtly and Ian Bishop will take over.
Few smiling faces in the crowd, enjoying the spectacle as the Leeward Hurricanes continue to marshal along. Trying to build a foundation here. Got to get to 267. It's not going to be easy.
Good shot. It's not too dissimilar. That last one, Curtly, was slightly shorter than 2 balls ago. That one. I think he was dismissed in a similar vein, Carty, a few games ago, sort of in between a drive and a cut. It was a slash. Nice back foot punch, just short enough to play it on that occasion. He is a good young player, this fella. 1 first-class 100, 7 half centuries, and you can see why.
Good shots. Just too tall. Good timing as well. He's a decent cricketer, Carty.
Oh, see what we talked about with short ball, even on the slow pitch, 43 without loss. Lovely shots. That drone has been working overtime to bring you all the lovely vistas during the daytime of the coastline, and at night time, this illuminated ground. And just when going back to Carty against the Jaguars, that's the shot that I remember. Him slashing at Shepherd outside off stump, and this was tonight. When it's a slightly short and he's able to stand on the back foot, it looks really good. Sometimes he gets trapped in between like he's 20. So I'm not going to stick into him at all. It's just a learning curve for him, but he looks a prospect. Where do they take him now? How do they take him forward? Anyway, Kayum into the attack, picked up 4 wickets for 33 runs last game. Good option, left arm spin against the right-handers. Last ball play over as well.
Let's go, let's go.
Yeah, we saw how well Akil Hussein bowled against the right-handers when Hurricanes were in the field.
Allowing. Down. Lovely shot, lovely shot. Come on, young.
He's got all the spectators in the jet blue section.
Down. Go back up. Nice effort there, Neil.
Kayum should enjoy these conditions here as well.
Let's go. Down.
In fact, he spent the winter of 2014-15 playing in Pakistan and trying to develop his game. Still looking to gather as much experience as he can, but it should grip here later.
Down.
As the ball gets more and more older.
Yes, WD.
Power play complete, 45 without loss.
That's him.
After 10 overs, Leeward Island Hurricanes, 45 without loss.
Waiting for you, Jacqueline. Hello to you as well. Second power play. 4 fielders outside the circle.
I can't say I'm very impressed with the running between the wickets from both Carty and Hodge. It'll be interesting to see how many dot balls have already gone in these first 10 overs. There you go, dot balls, 42. That is 7 overs out of 10. Not good enough.
Yeah, Nick. Love that.
Power play has had some action, 7 fours. Monsin Hodge has hit 5 of them. He stroked the ball quite firmly, and Kisi Carty's played a few back foot punches to remember. And Hodge will be hoping that he can actually go on and add his name to a 3-figure list of this tournament. Hodge actually played for the West Indies A team in 2017. Did at that time have a good first-class season. Must have been something in the region of 600 runs, I think. Audain will correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, yes, Rhino! Right, got that position again.
Of course, months in from Anguilla, land of Omari Banks, the former West Indies off-spinning all-rounder who played for Somerset in the UK, who is now a well-respected reggae singer. Omari Banks, of course, his father, even more respected. Banksy Banks. Banky Banks. Cardigan Connor, the former Hampshire Seamer, is now in government in Anguilla as well. Nice shot, runs away for 4. Looks in good touch. 51 without loss.
Yes, Carty and Hodge spent a lot of years playing for Hampshire. And just about par with Spitfire's world weight. Just sliding down the leg side and clipped away to finally for 4. That was the last ball of the previous over.
Done. Goodish. Down. Goodish. Coming here, young. Lucky him. Catch! Well done! Good work, Neil! Good in, Matt. Good scutter. Oh, that's it. Lovely play, got in. White ball. Yeah!
54 without loss.
Well done, him. Brilliant, lads.
Of course, it will be finals week this upcoming week, with the two semi-finals and the final to be played on Saturday. Semi-finals will be played on Wednesday and Thursday here at the Coolidge Cricket Ground in Antigua. Haggett.
Well done, Rilo. Well done, Rilo.
I wonder if you have to go slightly fuller in length at Kesey Carty.
Yeah.
Maybe stop just inside the off stump and a little bit fuller in length. He's good off that back foot when he can stand on the back foot. Carty and Hodge slightly different. One or two hairstyles there, boy. Wow, beautiful. This is such a critical phase, critically, for the Leeward. So these middle overs, they were 45 without loss after 10 overs, but with spin coming on, with the field spread, the real ability now to get singles rather than just boundary hunting is so very vital.
And that exactly is the problem that faced the Leeward's Hurricanes. Because in the first power play, and you struggle to get the ball off the square or struggle for singles, then it's going to be more difficult when the field is spread a bit more. They don't seem to have the ability to maneuver the strike.
Should be at least a couple of runs here, if not 4. The timing of this young man, Kesey Carty, is out of the highest class. 61 without loss.
Hardly any backswing at all. Superb timing. And this guy can bat a big fish. I only hope that the relevant authorities put something in place to nurture this wonderful talent. He's only 20.
Top 2 qualify for the semi-finals. We already know that the Windward Islands Volcanoes and the Barbados Pride have qualified, so too the Jaguars out of Guyana. And if Kent win this, they will join the Jaguars. If they lose, the Scorpions will go through.
Come on, lads. Come on, straight up.
Off spinner, Adam Riley now into the attack. There are gaps in the field.
Catch it.
Yeah.
It's coming, it's coming. Lovely time for it, eh? What a lovely time for it, lads. Little chicken and bacon for you, Rilo. Get in!
Catches the cry, down to mid-wicket and just short, just short. Not sure that he picked it up as early as he could. The other problem there is it goes into the wind that may just have dropped a little bit on Blake.
Here it comes, boys. It's going to happen in a hurry, eh? Grab yourself a beer, do it now, lad.
probably didn't want to hit a little straighter, but with a turn from the off spinner, dragged it to mid wicket. And you're quite right, Bish. I thought it was held up in the wind a little bit. That's what really saved Carty. And of course, seems to be some Kent supporters here.
Lovely Rilo. Another little chip up this end, eh? Pull him out!
I think it was well judged. The fielder didn't pick it up anyway. But Mountain Hodge had to hustle.
Come in, boys, a little run out. Little barbecue.
I think you'd be a little more pleased, Sir Kirkley, with the way this over has panned out. 5 singles in the over, just 1 dot ball, 66 without loss.
Required weight at the moment is 5.5. You would want to get that down to under 5 to make life a little bit easier.
Adam Riley, excellent. Adam Riley, done enough. Well on him. Good lads. The race still going up every ball, eh? Got the balls on here, lads. You put 2 on here now, eh? Don't need to 2, boys. Oh, that's the one, eh? Little nip back and bowl, eh? Here, boys. Hager. Top class, Hager. Good action, lad. One pole, lad. Come on.
That's gone fine. Maybe a little bit finer than Hodge intended, but it's of good value. It's 4. Little cross seamer, is it? Yeah, and that you'll see a lot of those on this pitch as the ball gets older. Cutters, of course, it's a slow pitch. Of course, we mentioned before that Mountain Hodge is from the island of Anguilla and Carty from St. Martin, but St. Martin is the stop. If you're going from Antigua to Anguilla, you get a flight to St. Martin, and you can catch a ferry, a 20-minute ferry from St. Martin across to the island of Anguilla. And of course, Carty, the first St. Martiner to ever represent the country in a World Cup, win the World Cup, and be man of the match, player of the match in a World Cup. So he's done something no St. Martiner has ever done before. St. Martin consisting of the French side and the Dutch side. Great honeymoon destination, been there. 2 runs taken. Just quickly, and just my first marriage. 72 without love.
Very, very colourful, Bish. He enjoyed it. Look at the little one.
Well, I hope they'll be here to hear you and your band play. Which day are you playing here?
Tuesday evening.
At what time?
Everything starts at 7. But we won't be alone. They got another band called Carty and Hodge. They will open the show. You know, we are the bigger band, so we got to come in after. Not for me to brag or boast, but that's the way it is.
You're the main attraction.
But that's right.
Right. $6 to $10, $20 entrance fee, cutting edge, spirited band.
Catch! Oh, chicken and bacon.
So you can enjoy the musical festivities
Here we go.
leading
here we
up
go.
to the first semi-final on Wednesday. Bring young people down. Oh, bit of turn, wide signaled.
I would like to see that again because my first impression was it was a bit harsh. Pitched and stomped, turned away.
Down.
Nice shot.
Ready?
Well, I wish you were playing in that game that the West Indies played at Perth. I think it might have been 92-93, when one Ian Bishop ran up on a cracked pitch, banged it down to Matthew Hayden in the middle of the pitch. It went sideways. Corty Brown had no chance, and he was called 5 wide. I pleaded my case with the umpire that it wasn't my fault that the ball went 90 degrees after pitching halfway down. To no avail. The same game you stuck your bat in the crack trying to get back in the crease?
That's right. After weathering the storm against McGrath and company,